And good Tuesday morning. It's Jason, the traveling fan. My goal is to see all 30 stadiums next season, 2027, while living out of my SUV. Welcome to the first day of our trip, or our journey. Wise man once said, the way to climb a mountain is you must first take your first step. Or something like that. That was probably tripped over, but you know what? You get the gist. Well, that first step starts today. I don't know if you can see or not, but if you look in the background, I am in my SUV, currently on the side of the road. The serpentine belt broke. Great way to start this journey. So I am sitting on the side of the road, about normal driving, 30-40 minutes from the house. And I gotta get home and get the serpentine belt fixed and figure out what popped it. It's probably the AC condenser or the power steering pump. So, what a great start. But there's always going to be obstacles in the way on this climb to the top of the mountain. We just get them at the beginning. Hopefully this is the worst there is, but we'll figure it out and move from there. I'll check back in once we got some more progress. Sorry about the light. Driving east, it works that way. We are headed home. We are limping this beast home. Checking all the gauges as I'm driving, making sure the temperature doesn't get too high. I am just trying to make it home now. Exhibit A, why we need to start a savings account to get a better SUV. We'll get this fixed. That won't be a big deal. It's just a minor setback. Stay behind me, Satan. Well, we got her home. Gonna let her cool off for a little bit, and then we'll dig in. And like I said, this is Black Betty. Well, we got her fixed. It ended up being luckily just the serpentine belt on the tensioner pulley. The tensioner pulley's bearings had gone out, and from there it ended up just seizing up and of course letting the serpentine belt pop off, and it was shredded. So I replaced it with I had it replaced with the tensioner pulley, thanks to my uncle for the assist. And now we're going to try to go back out. It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. We've already missed most of the day, but I'm gonna go and try to get one or two more done after the one we got done this morning to at least make that $50. So we got our first day of savings. Got us to take that first step, climbing that mountain. We'll see y'all later. Okay. Day one complete. We got $50 in the savings. And it's been a rough day. Had to fix the truck, but we persevered. Got a little work done, made a little money, and got started. The most important step is that first step. I'll see you tomorrow. Good evening. Wednesday's done. Sorry I didn't shoot anything today. It's been kind of a crazy day. Like I said, this morning got started late, and today's lesson is a great lesson for me in perseverance. Started late today because, like I may have referenced in the first video, I lost my dad in October. Since then, I've been fighting demons. So much so that I finally reached out to the VA, and I'm now talking to a therapist. And today was not a good morning. When I get up, I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything but go back to sleep and lay in bed all day. But I knew I had an appointment with my therapist this morning, and so I just figured I'd do that and then get to work. Maybe she'd make me feel better. Didn't happen. The appointment was at 9 o'clock. Never got a call. 9:20, said to heck with it. I went and took my shower. Headed on out. As you saw, I spoke to y'all earlier about 9:30, 9:45, whatever time it was. Didn't get an order till 10:45. While I'm getting loaded for that order, my therapist finally calls. About 11 o'clock. Wasn't a good conversation on my part, I'll tell you that much. And I was frustrated. I tried to be polite, but I let her know of my frustrations. And we're going to look at getting a different therapist. My therapist, in her defense, she's more for walk-ins or immediate need, whereas we needed to transition me into someone who can keep appointments to go with my schedule as well. My time is important, I feel, so I need someone that respects that a little better. No disrespect to her, but hopefully we'll get a new one soon. With that being said, pushed on. Orders weren't great, but they weren't bad. I had that long wait to get started, but I got some decent orders. There was some downtime throughout the day, but so come around 4:30. I'm not normally out that late, knowing it's getting dark. My eyes getting old. I don't like driving at night very much. So, but I told myself, I said, all right, you're going to put in about 8 hours at least today, Jason. You didn't do it yesterday with the truck trouble. We didn't make the money we needed, but we made enough to get us started. So I decided, okay, got back to Walmart. The orders were slow again. Got there about 4:40, 4:45, somewhere in that time frame. And Jason, stick it out. You're here till 5:30. Let's make it last. So I did. There was 2 orders not worth having. And then about 5:15, 5:20, an order came in. And I said, well, hopefully this is the one that'll get me, to the end of the day. And Lord, was it. I'll put it up here to show you real quick. I've been doing this. Next week will be a year. I've been doing Spark. Best order I've ever had. Amazing. Amazing. People were great. And the perseverance paid off. That's almost double what I'd made all day today. It took me about an hour. 30-minute drive out there. 15, 20-minute shop. So about an hour, and then 30-minute drive home. So an hour and a half invested. Do that all day. Give me 5 or 6 of those every day. I'll be happy as the day is long. But again, that's that perseverance. So with that, I did move over my savings. We're at that $100 market now. I did realize today that I will have to, over the next 3 days, 26th, 27th, and 28th, my goal was to hit 300 by the end of this month. In order to do that, I've got to do $25 more 2 days. So we'll do that tomorrow and Friday, or tomorrow and Saturday, or Friday and Saturday, whatever the case may be. But we'll get to that $300 mark at the end of the month. Good rainy Thursday morning. It is February 26th, 2026. And it is about 8:15 in the morning. Getting a little late start, but today was planned. It was, my sister-in-law needed a little help with getting a niece to school, so we got her to school. Now we're going to get some gas and get at work. I've already got the app turned on. We're going to have a good day today. It's raining, but we're going to have a good day. First 2 days of this adventure have been interesting. And we're going to try to go ahead and post tomorrow, so this should be the last day of the video, and we'll update more later. Have a great day, y'all. Well, no matter how positive I try to generate things, you can't make orders come through. Been a real slow day. It's 1:45 right now, and I've just accepted my 3rd order since 8:30. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But we're going to keep tracking on. Mama said there'd be days like this. Mama said. Let's hope later this is going to be better. Well, with a slow day, sometimes you can stop and smell the roses. And for me, I'm doing it with Gold Star. If you know, you know. Gold Star's where to go. Good evening. It's a beautiful evening here in Lake Cumberland, Kentucky. Weather's starting to get a little warmer. It's supposed to be in the 60s and 70s next couple of days. Looking forward to that. Driving home, trying to figure out how to wrap up this video. Not sure yet. First few days have been rough. A lot of this will probably be rough. But like yesterday, perseverance is going to pay off. We've got to stick with it. Got to keep that stick with it attitude. And keep fighting the good fight. Looking forward to the trip. We only got 13 months left to go, folks. It's a long way away, and it's tomorrow all at the same time. I did, as I was talking about yesterday, put 75 in today, so we've got now $175. It's not bad for 3 days, folks. Not bad at all. Well, I'm going to end this video saying thank you for lasting this long. As everyone on YouTube says, please like and subscribe. Turn them notifications on. I'll be trying to post twice a week. So I will see you all again in a few days. Let's keep the grind going. And whatever you're doing, keep on grinding.